Middle ground.
Well, let me take your card, because I'm not doing an interview.
Huh?
What I'm going to tell you is this.
Well, I heard they're targeting your house.
Yes. I posted a joke on the internet. I'm a live streamer.
I mean, you know, this 2024, man. You make one bad joke.
Delusional feminists sometimes think they're the smartest in the room, untouchable, unstoppable, and way above the law. But what happens when reality slaps back and they're forced to face the consequences?
If you're a woman for Trump, like, he's a misogynist. He doesn't respect women, in my opinion. I feel like I'm acting as a revolutionary at this point.
What are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for equality for everybody.
Here are several moments when delusional feminists think they are above the law. We begin with a delusional feminist who somehow believed that being a feminist gave her a free pass to endanger lives and property, all while texting and driving.
You're doing everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures.
Okay.
Everything but drive the car.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me.
An officer on traffic patrol spotted a woman using her mobile phone while driving. Upon pulling her over to make her answer for her infraction, he did not expect her to be a feminist whose idea of equality meant being allowed to get away with bad driving habits.
You're doing everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures.
Okay.
Everything but drive the car. Okay? It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a... Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull over into the BP lot, okay?
I didn't mean that.
Hang tight.
The moment she parked her vehicle, delusion almost took over, threatening to send the entire situation spiraling out of control.
Get your driver's license and insurance card, please. That's your registration. Is the car registered to you?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you look for your insurance? I'll be back to you in a little bit.
The officer had no interest in playing the long game, especially with someone who knowingly chose to break the law. And it wasn't long before this delusional feminist got in the zone, making her situation even worse, only to be hit with a harsh dose of reality.
Were you able to locate your insurance card?
My husband is sending it to me. May I ask what else he's pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong.
I just looked up it.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever-living out of me as a
you
woman.
would not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living out of me.
I've made over 7,000 traffic
Sir,
stops,
I
and I've never been pepper sprayed.
But I understand that, sir, but I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, I'm a public safety official,
I
ma'am.
understand that, but please listen to what I am saying, because you're not listening, because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary. But sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving.
Great.
I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have three options.
Can I please have your badge?
Your first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am. It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation.
Can I
So
have this
you're going to
citation,
have
please, and
3
please
separate
go?
options. I won't give you your options, Ben. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't believe that you won't even listen.
No, as soon as you said, I pay your salary, that we're done.
But, sir,
We're
I'm
done.
trying to tell you
We are
so
done.
that you can do your job better.
I've done my job
I would have
20
been-
years, and I'm
I
protecting
get
the
that.
public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
Well, that
Drive
hasn't
safely now.
existed for 20 years.
She was handed a citation and sent on her way. While the text-driving feminist got exactly what she deserved, the next one was so deep in her delusion that she decided to take out her aggression on a signpost.
Your partner here caught me.
You're an anarchist and you've never been in trouble before?
No.
Isn't that like what anarchy is? So you think destroying a sign is going to change politics?
Well, not necessarily, but I mean, it's just something that I was impulse.
On October the 31st, a Flagler County deputy stumbled upon a bizarre sight. A woman on Palm Coast Parkway furiously tearing down political campaign signs. When questioned, she simply declared she was tired of the lies. But little did the officers know, this was just the beginning of something far more unsettling.
How you doing, ma'am?
I could be doing better.
What's going on today?
Well, I was stressed out. And I'm an anarchist. I saw Women for Trump. I pulled that out. I'm trying to pull that Trump fence out, but your partner here caught me. So I replaced it though. I mean the one behind it, like the Women for Trump, it was in front, right?
Okay.
The one behind it, I kind of like screwed it up.
Okay.
I told him I'd try to replace it, you know, so I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm just kind of sitting here like, you know, trying to see what's up, you know.
I gotcha. Yeah,
I've been in trouble before.
you're an anarchist and you've never been in trouble before?
No?
Isn't that like what anarchy is?
This anarchist and self-proclaimed feminist warrior, lost in a haze of confusion and delusional glory, believed her beliefs trumped the nation's laws. As she tore down political signs in a righteous frenzy, she was about to learn that true patriotism doesn't bow to chaos, it enforces order.
Yes, I do. I've studied it.
No, I said, isn't that what anarchy is?
No, it's not. Not necessarily. There's many definitions of anarchy. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm just saying. So I had trouble. I didn't like what I saw, so I acted out of impulsivity.
Yeah.
And I kind of snapped and I tried to got that one out, the Women for Trump.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe, like, if you're a woman for Trump, like, he's a misogynist. He doesn't respect women, in my opinion. So I'm like, that's so I pulled that out.
A potent recipe for social crisis is the inability to live in peace with others. This so-called feminist and anarchist warrior was a ticking time bomb, a can of worms waiting to spill. But soon enough, she was about to learn a lesson she'd never forget.
And the one behind it, I think it said Trump 2020.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull that out, but he saw me and he was just like, he stopped. I said, okay. I was like, okay, dude, I'll try to replace it. I'll try to fix it. So I'm just kind of sitting here,
I gotcha. Yeah, you can't really do that.
Yeah, me and I kind of had a little difference in opinion on that because I feel like as a rebel, like when we were going to school, right? We were taught about the forefathers, and they were revolutionaries, right?
Yeah.
They were fighting against the British crown, right?
Yeah.
And that was against the law, right?
Not.
Are we not revolutionary? I feel like I'm acting as a revolutionary at this point, you know?
What are you trying?
Fighting against an unjust system. So, but anyway.
Okay. Well, what are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for equality for everybody, and I feel that Trump, and not just Trump, because he's a Republican, I don't trust the Democrats either.
Okay.
And that's why, like I said, when I throw out anarchist, it means like I want a system where all of us have a more direct say-so in how we're governed, and I think that our current two-party system doesn't afford that to us.
So you think destroying a sign is going to change politics?
At this point, the cop calmly let her vent, allowing her to justify her anger and actions. But while she thought she had the upper hand, she had no idea that things could and were about to get very bad for her.
Well, not necessarily, but I mean, it's just something that I was impulse.
I got you. Maybe next time, instead of destroying a sign, you try to write to our politicians, our senators, our representatives.
Yeah.
Try to fight for change that way. That seems like a little more productive than taking down a sign that says something on it. Because the election's coming up on the 3rd. Someone's gonna win. We don't know who.
I don't like either one. I'm just like.
And that's how life's gonna continue on, whether or not you destroy the sign. All you're really doing is inconveniencing us and destroying property.
I don't think so, but that's where he and I diverge in our belief system. So that's cool, I'm just kind of sitting here like, okay.
All right.
So I totally get it. He had to call for backup. I understand.
Well, he didn't call for backup, but he's my zone partner.
Okay.
So I make sure he's good. He doesn't need my assistance.
Right on. Okay. That's cool. So I'm just kind of sitting here,
All right.
just, biding my time, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
At this point, it was evident that this wasn't going to end in her favor, but she wasn't out of tricks just yet. The officer had no idea what was coming next.
So you don't have any ID on you, anything like that?
Let me come check. I might have a...
Something with your name on it, identification card would be great.
I don't think so. No, sir.
Okay.
I usually carry like a little red purse with my ID, but I didn't bring it with me.
Okay.
So it's not in here.
All right. So the name you gave him was your correct legal name? I just wanted to let you know, like, if you provide false information while you're detained, it's an offense.
Like what? Like a misdemeanor or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It might not be honestly, it might not be my legal name, but it's like the name that I would like to prefer to be called.
Oh, well, we need your legal name.
Oh, okay.
She said that she didn't give you her legal name. She gave you the name that she likes to go by.
No, it's fine.
I prefer to be called under.
All right, what's your legal name?
It's Tanya McCray.
Tanya.
Yeah, Tonya.
Uh-huh.
And then MCRAE.
And that's what's on your driver's license or ID card?
My driver's license.
And would that be out of Florida or another state?
Here in Florida.
Here in Florida? All right.
Yeah, I just don't have it on me. Otherwise, I would have presented it to you.
I got
said,
you.
I prefer to be called.
Middle initial still M as in Mike?
Actually, it's Y.
Y.
Is the date of birth the same?
No, it's actually November 20th of 1977. I kind of prefer to. I think we all prefer to be somebody else sometimes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't mean anything.
I gotcha. Yeah, usually when we ask for your name, we don't want non-legal ones. We want what your legal name is. Just for future reference.
Got you, man. You're not hungry?
I'm still not hungry.
Okay. Well, I consider you my brother. He's my brother. I was going to offer him some chicken.
Thank you.
Really.
We're all humans. We're all in this together, you know?
Honestly. And that's why I really should be having my mask on.
If you don't want to keep it on, that's fine.
It's okay. Thank you.
We'll be fine.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Hello, brother. What's up?
Can you stand up for me real quick?
You got it.
Why don't you put a lid on that?
Yeah.
I'll put you in handcuffs for now, okay?
All right. Just
Being detained right now. You're not under arrest yet.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for letting me have some chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. You haven't been any troubles with me. That's why I didn't just throw you in handcuffs or anything, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. I'll let go of this hand there.
Oh, with this hand?
Yeah, that way I can.
You got
I'm
it.
not gonna put them tight, so please don't try to pull out them or anything. All right?
That's cool,
Like I
man.
said, you haven't fought me or anything, so.
Nah. I might talk your ear off, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Talk your partner's ear off, probably.
Silence is awkward, right?
It can be.
Just double locking them so they don't tighten up on us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really should have my mask on. I try to, be.
Do you want to go on? I can put.
Do you mind?
If you want to, I'll just put it
Because I
back
don't want
up
to
for
put
you.
you guys in trouble,
You're not. I mean, it's just that whatever you want right now. No weapons or anything on you?
No,
Just
sir.
wanna pat down
Pat
real
me
quick?
down. I have nothing. I told your partner everything.
We'll step up to my car here real quick.
Want me to do it? car? Yep. All right, you got it.
Have a seat back for now.
You got it. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna bump that AC.
All right, you got it. Thanks.
With her rebellious acts finally calm, she was charged with criminal mischief and providing a false name to law enforcement. Booked into the Sheriff Perry Hall inmate detention facility, she sat behind bars on a $500 bond, her crusade hitting an unexpected dead end. Next up, we've got a delusional feminist who just couldn't take a hint. Her speech was over, but leaving the podium? Well, not in her plan. Instead, she turned a simple mic drop into a full-blown police incident.
You hurt me! You hurt me! Leave me! It's against my rights. It's against my rights for you to ask me to leave.
Please step outside.
Does everybody have this on film? Because I'm.
Come on. Come on.
Leave me alone! Hey!
Stand up.
No,
I want you to leave, man.
I need my stuff.
On July the 10th, 2023, police officers responded to a distress call regarding a woman causing a major disruption during a Board of Elections meeting in Chatham County.
You hurt me! You hurt me! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
This happened after she stubbornly refused to follow simple instructions to leave the podium, just like other speakers, clinging to the delusional belief that she was, for whatever reason, above the law. Unfortunately for her, the law had other plans.
I'm not standing up.
I just want to help. Like, I don't know.
You hurt me!
This delusional woman landed herself in trouble after refusing to stop talking and leaving the podium following her public comments. She thought she was above the law, but the law had a generous way of humbling feminists like her in truly epic fashion.
They're not allowed. It's against my rights. It's against my rights for you to ask me to leave. I'm not standing up.
I just want to help. Like, I don't know.
You hurt me! You hurt me! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Okay, go ahead.
Leave me alone!
Despite being dragged out of the meeting like a sack of potatoes, she tried to force her way back in. Not once, not twice, but 3 more times, according to reports. And each time, the cops were right there to shut her down. At the time of making this documentary, the incident was under review by the Chatham County Police Department as they assessed the events that had unfolded during the meeting. No updates have been published yet. Next, we have these feminists who thought showing up uninvited to harass a man at his own home was a power move. But instead of trick or treats, they got pepper sprayed.
He is a white supremacist, proudly, and he was on his very popular YouTube channel, No Solicitors, okay? So I rang the doorbell, immediately opened the door, sprayed me with pepper spray, and pushed me down the steps.
Posting my address online for the past 3 days, telling me they're coming to kill me, they're coming to rape me.
On November the 10th, 2024, police officers responded to a call about a woman who appeared at Nick Fuentes' doorstep, a known white supremacist. She stated that she rang the bell with no reasonable purpose and that moments later she was thrown down the stairs and doused with pepper spray. But as the story unfolded, the truth became anything but simple.
Hello. It doesn't matter. You can stay outside.
Okay.
Were you the one that got
I'm
pushed?
like so no, there's a woman standing out there. I'm sorry, I'm shaking
Where?
so hard. She was right in
she's-
front of his house.
Oh, you weren't involved?
I saw the whole thing,
okay.
and I would be more than happy to explain to you exactly what happened. And I tried to
So
film
she's up
it.
there right now?
Yeah, she is.
How does she look?
She's probably like my age. I think she is curly brown with gray hair. She's got some
Hispanic,
gloves. She's white, I would guess. Yeah, she's just right out there. I tried to get her to come
Do
with
you have an
me.
ID just so I could
Yeah,
get some
of course.
information real quick before I leave? So what happened?
So I was pulling by. I'll just be completely honest with you. He's the white supremacist that coined the phrase, your body, my choice. So he is evil against women. And so as I pulled up, going past,
How do you know him?
it's all over the internet, and I'm just,
Oh,
I drove by because I'm ridiculous.
it's a post that he made?
No, everybody's outing him because he's a white supremacist. And
What's
he's,
your phone number? So, why exactly were you here?
I drove by, wanted to see where the jerk lived. To be totally honest, I'm so disgusted with everything. And when I came by, other people were like taking photos, and then she was standing there, and I was.
Is your middle initial M for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your current address?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the right apartment. You weren't involved. Do you know the lady?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't know either of them.
Can you just stay here? I'm gonna try to make sure she's okay.
Sure, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. I saw the whole thing.
So okay,
And
can you just tell me really quick so I can go see if she's okay?
She went and pushed the doorbell. He opened the door, which was surprising. She didn't say a word. He came out with his full body, both arms, pushed her back. She fell off. There's 3 steps. She fell off onto the ground. She's trying to get up, and as she's getting up, she has a phone in her hand. He grabs it. He's going back up the stairs to his front door. He slams the phone down, and the phone went in the house.
Okay, and then he went inside?
And then he went inside.
Okay.
I tried to get her a couple of things. She's like, I'm okay.
Okay.
So I'll just take
Okay, yeah, please. Give me like, to be honest, give me like 10 minutes.
At first, it looked like an unwanted guest gave someone an unsolicited visit, which was not appreciated nor welcome. But that was not all there was to it, as the woman still had much more to say.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
You live here?
I live
here. Yeah? Okay, so I'll talk to you guys separate, you know that, right? Can we walk across the street to my car?
Can you get my
Can
phone?
you- can-
Can you get my phone?
Where's your
from
phone?
him?
Please don't go inside, man. Alright?
I won't.
I kind of figured out it's about a post or something, right?
Push me down the steps.
Give me a second, just stay over here. Alright?
Could I have my phone?
Yeah. Can we walk across to make sure there's no cars?
What's that? Yeah.
Just make sure there's no cars. So what happened?
Okay. So, are you familiar with the residence?
Sir, stay in the front. Somebody in the gate? Oh, okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so what happened?
Okay, so I'm just asking, this is important for you to realize. Are you familiar with the resident?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
So, I'm not going to add extra to it. His name is Nick Fuentes, and he is a white supremacist, proudly, and he was on his very popular YouTube channel talking about how after Trump won, to women everywhere, basically, your body, my choice.
Okay, yeah,
so
I
he's a
got kind of somebody that's
Okay,
kind of doing this.
so there are a lot of people who are doxing him because he basically threatened every woman and their daughters
How?
by
By
saying,
putting the post?
your body, my choice. I don't care how he votes. I mean,
Oh, you can. I mean, it kind of bothered you, right?
it doesn't
No,
matter.
doesn't
I
matter.
mean, I
Post
know
will
a lot
bother
of
you.
Republicans, my favorite aunt is a Republican.
Yeah.
But my point is, that is a threatening statement. And
Okay.
there are a lot of people who are upset about it.
Yeah.
I came by here because I live in Berwyn. I
Okay.
live on the south side.
Okay.
And I came to do a little video because my friends keep saying, he lives near town.
Yeah.
So I went outside and did a little video.
In front
Ring
of his
and
residence?
a friend, what's that?
In front of his house? Like,
Yeah.
videotape his house?
On the sidewalk. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And what was the reason for that, for videotaping his
because
house?
I wanted to show people that there was no, there were no, people are making claims that they're going to send deliveries to him of like dog food and stuff. And I was showing there are no boxes of that there.
Okay.
And so a woman driving by said, ring his doorbell and say hello. So there are no signs on there saying anything about no solicitors, okay?
Okay.
So I rang the doorbell, immediately opened the door, sprayed me with pepper spray, and pushed me down the steps.
She truly believed every move she made was both lawful and logical, but when the officer pressed her for an explanation, the awkward silence that followed spoke louder than her words.
He sprayed you with pepper spray?
Yes, he did.
And it got in your eyes?
Yes.
I'm gonna call an
my
ambulance.
face.
Okay. Before we go any further, I'm gonna call an ambulance to make sure you're. No, but I want you to get checked out.
Whatever it is.
To the Berwyn.
God.
Can you roll an ambulance this way? She's stating that she got pepper sprayed in the face. I just want to make sure she's okay. Okay. So he opens the door.
He opened the door in the same movement. He sprayed me and pushed me down the steps.
And you
Fell.
Onto
backwards.
what?
I fell onto the sidewalk and, kind of rolled. He grabbed my phone and went back inside.
You grabbed your phone and went inside his house?
Yes. And we've been waiting for the police ever since. So.
Oh, okay. But you didn't call for the police, right? It was
A woman who was here called.
Okay, do you have an ID, ma'am? Can I ask the reason why you would come here to begin with?
Well, I mean,
to me, I know about the social post now. I mean, she told me about it. The lady that shot. It doesn't seem like a good idea to come to somebody's house and just, based on I get the post might upset you, and it might be something that you don't agree with, but to go into somebody's house is kind of over the top.
I understand that. At the same time, if somebody comes to my door who's upset with me and I don't know anything about them being violent or anything like that, I don't open the door, pepper spray them, and push them down the steps.
What's your phone number?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like done in this situation?
I want to file some sort of complaint.
A complaint as in Whoa. Hold on.
Okay.
So you trying to get a report or you trying to get him arrested?
I don't really care. What do you advise?
No, I can't advise you on that.
I don't
the
know.
only way that if I had to still speak with him, I'm trying to get all your side, and then we'll make a decision after we speak to both parties. Okay. But if this might end up just being a report, but would you want to sign complaints? You have to actually go to court against them and sit in court against them.
I don't care. That's fine.
So do you want to sign complaints and get them arrested? That's what I'm asking.
Do I have to make the decision this second?
Well, if you're not sure right now, what we'd do is I would talk to him. I would make a report. You would get checked out by the ambulance. Okay. And then the detectives would have to get involved. Okay. And then you could choose to figure it out. Okay. Talk to whoever you need to talk to. I would recommend not talk to social media people because they're going to tell you completely different things.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But talk to whoever you need to talk to personally, like if you have a spouse or whatever, and then you can make a decision later. Okay. Is that what you want to do now? I would still make a report.
Yeah, I'll make a report.
Just a report?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Susie, just do me a favor.
I'm staying
regardless of what happens here today, I'm just going to give you a report. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to get his side of the story. Yeah. It's going to be a report, but please, just don't show up back at his house.
I'm...
Okay? Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you choose to, if you want to pursue criminal charges at a later time, that's totally up to you. But I would suggest contact us and don't come here.
It's fine. I don't want to engage with that circle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So again, you were videotaping his house. You went, rang the doorbell. As soon as you opened the door, he sprayed you with a
sprayed me, pushed me,
grabbed
took
your
my
phone,
phone,
went inside, and then came back out. When I came.
Shortly after you arrived.
With both hands? How do you push it with both hands?
I believe so. Yeah. It was kind of.
And you were right in front of the door?
Yeah, I just rang the doorbell.
Yeah. So you were right by where the doorbell is in the door?
Yeah.
And then what happened? You.
I fell backwards.
To where?
In front of the ADT sign, sidewalk.
Okay, on the floor.
Yes.
And then you got back up.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give you a phone,
he had taken my phone. Okay. Yeah.
All right, kind of got your story. Please, just do me a favor. Just stand over here.
I'm
gonna get his side, and then I'll give you a report number as soon as the ambulance is gonna pull up now.
Okay.
You can hear them. They're gonna check your eyes. You could sign a medical refusal, and then you don't have to go with them. But I do want them to check your eyes out. Okay.
To get the full picture, the officer spoke with Nick, and his testimony unveiled shocking twists no one saw coming.
Give me a second. Okay, so I'm getting a couple things about. Can we do it here, man? I don't want to go all the way to the back.
She's gonna.
Well, I'm telling you, let's do it here.
Let's do it here.
Come on, man. I don't want.
Why?
Huh? I don't want to argue with you.
I want to go in the backyard where she can't have a line of sight from.
Well, she's not even filming.
But she could. So
Nick, I don't want. I'm trying to
just go to the backyard.
Nick, is your Nick? Is your name Nick?
Yes.
Okay, Nick. I'm trying to get your side of the story, and by you acting like this is not helping, man. I got two sides, two stories, and I'm trying to just kind of find the middle ground.
Well, let me take your card, because I'm not doing an interview.
Huh?
What I'm going to tell you is this.
Well, I heard they're targeting your house.
Yes, I've been
About
harassed
social
for the past
media.
4 days.
Okay, and what is that about?
I posted a joke on the internet. I'm a live streamer.
You're like a YouTube channel? Or something?
Yeah.
You're saying you're a white supremacist?
I'm not a white supremacist. I'm excellent. I'm not saying Fuentes.
I know, I kind of
white supremacist.
I saw that. Okay, but I mean, you know, this 2024 man, you make one bad joke and this happens, especially right now after Trump won, man.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a very political thing to say.
We also live in a free country where you can speak without people showing up.
Yeah.
And trying to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's across the street. Yeah.
She's the one on her phone?
Yeah, she's the one on her phone.
What's the story?
Apparently, well, what I'm getting is this guy over here made a bad joke online, and now people are targeting his house. This lady, as you know, she came over here, rang the doorbell. Apparently, he sprayed her with mace in the eyes and pushed her down the stairs. So she just wants to report. So, like, for now, I'm just gonna get his side of the story. I guess she fell into the concrete. I make sure she's okay, and then her eyes, apparently, she has pepper spray. Huh? No, that's what she's claiming. So I'm gonna speak to the other party here and see what actually what happened. Yeah. Hey man, did you spray her with pepper spray?
I'm not doing an interview right now.
Huh?
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna take your card, and my defense attorney will get in touch with you. I'm not doing.
This is a report. I'm not gonna talk. All I'm going to say is I'm a high-profile person. I want someone stationed here. 20 people came by last night. I had paid security. They documented all of it. Where's security? I called. They're coming tonight at 7 o'clock. Okay. I can't afford to have it 24 hours. Mm-hmm. I called earlier because somebody else was in front taking pictures of my house. Cops drove by, saw the car that I reported with the license plate, make and model, and they didn't even stop. Okay. And the lady stood there filming my house, pointing at my house, gesturing to it. This has been going on for the past 3 days. I've been calling the police. Clearly no one's taking it seriously.
You're not hurt or anything, are you?
No, I'm okay.
All right. I'll go check.
Yeah, thank you. Look, man, to be honest, I'm trying to talk to you, get your side of the story for the whole thing. I'm not...
You're not here to help me.
Well, I'm not here to help you?
No.
I just got here. How do you know I'm here to help you?
I know my rights. I'm not trying to fight with you, but I'm also not going to be telling you. I want your card. My defense attorney will call you.
You mind if I just say something right quick?
Go ahead, sure.
First of all, I might have to get your information.
Sure.
You have to provide that because there was a crime committed.
Yes.
All right? So, second of all, from what I get, I don't care, really, I don't care what you said online.
Uh-huh.
I really don't care. Okay. Whether it was left-leaning, right-leaning, in the middle, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay? To me, no. Now, I would hate if I was living here, whether I made a bad joke intentionally, whether I meant it or not, and somebody was showing up to my house. That's kind of like wrong, right?
Uh-huh.
Can we agree on that? I'm actually agreeing with you that people shouldn't show up to your house. But now you don't want to cooperate with me. You don't want to ask them. Okay. Now, I'm trying to get whether she actually did anything to prevent to provoke you to pepper spray her and push her down the stairs. Those are bad allegations. So I'm trying to get your side of the story. To me, if you don't tell me anything, I'm going to say you are cooperative, but they don't want to answer the question.
Here's my side story. I'm here for my life. People have been posting my address online for the past 3 days, telling me they're coming to rape me. I have all screenshots, posting pictures, showing how long it's going to take to get to my house. And I have people showing up all day, and that's my side of the story.
According to Nick, the entitled woman outside his home got exactly what was coming to her, and apparently just the tip of the iceberg of the people who have relentlessly come for him due to his dangerous beliefs.
So with her, I haven't slept for a few days. I've got nowhere to go. That's my side.
10-340-10-340 at 1446.
No comment on that.
No comment.
Did you pepper spray her or anything?
No comment. Could you give me your card?
I don't have a card, but let me get your ID.
You don't have a card?
No, I don't have a card.
Do you have a card? No? You don't carry cards?
Nope.
Carry card. Interesting.
No. What's your phone number, man? Alright, man. I know you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, it's no beef.
No,
It's not
I
personal.
don't take it personal either. But all I was trying to say is, I wasn't taking sides. I don't take her side. I don't take your side.
I know.
I'm pretty right down the middle. Okay. So, right for now, with you not making any comments, I would have to take your side. Well, at least for now, I'm gonna go speak to her. So you don't want to talk to me about anything that happened here today.
No.
All right, just stay right here, please, with him. I'm gonna give me like 5 minutes and we'll be done. I'm just gonna talk to her real quick.
It's not somebody you know, just a random person.
Random person. People come in here all weekend.
So what did she say?
She's standing out there filming my house saying, this is neo-Nazi Nick Fuentes, my address, my phone number. Some other lady pulls up, also to harass me. And says, oh, someone's already here. They're both here to harass me.
Well, here's what I'll recommend. I don't know who's right or wrong here. I don't know what your post was. I heard about it. I don't know what it is. I don't follow that. I'm old. I'm not really on social media. But what I would do, unless there's literally imminent danger, like where you're, struggling to save your life type of thing, call us.
All right. Well, I did.
I'm just saying, just don't, because now we don't have a corroboration on your side. We seem to have a corroboration on that side, and that puts us in a dilemma. So I'm not saying you're wrong.
I just want to talk to an attorney before
Them being at your house
Yeah.
makes them look bad. However, there's two versions that side, one version that side. So what I'm saying is, instead of the interaction, just call, find out why they're here, so forth.
I'm just saying, I did call.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to argue, but maybe you don't know. But I called an hour ago.
Well, I wasn't here. I just literally just started.
It's fine. But you're telling me to call. That's what I did.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know that.
And
Our shift started like 25 minutes ago.
Thanks for telling me. I called. They came. They drove right by the car that I described.
Okay.
I said it's a Volkswagen white crossover.
What was that call? I don't know what that was. What happened on
They
that
were
call?
doing the same.
A different person, a third person?
A third person.
Just whatever.
A third.
Case in your place, whatever.
Filming me, pointing at my house, yelling.
Okay.
And look, I'm not trying to be argumentative, but I called, and they drove right by the car that I described.
I can't answer for that.
And I'm not asking you.
But what I would
give me this advice. That's what I did.
But what I would say is continue to call. Hopefully, a better interaction will happen.
Okay. Well, I've been calling for months now.
Okay.
It's been going on for a long time.
I would still do the same because at some point, we'll get my eyes water because of this wind. We'll get to the identities of these folks, and generally speaking, when people know they're known, they will more likely than not cut it out.
Well, now we know.
So, okay.
Now she knows.
So
Now
I'm saying I don't know what created your situation, but I don't like people showing up at other people's houses causing problems. That's just not how you do it. You could have arguments with you. You could disagree with you. Showing up at your house with potentially very negative intentions, I don't agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
The officers had limited options in handling the situation. As of the time of this video, a legal battle is still unfolding over what truly transpired that day.